Hello there, YouTubers and mask collectors out there. This is your host, Seth, with another episode of Cheaply Valuable. Remember back at the beginning of my channel, the werewolf video? Well, I have two on there, but the first one, remember that one? When I just showed the mask? Well, I told you that I would make a part 2. Now, I would show the full suit. I just showed the mask, but I'm showing you the full suit on this one. This is the mask that you're familiar with from the first one, but in this video I'm going to go over some things if you haven't watched the first one, and I'm not going to make you watch the first one to know about this one. I'll get to that in just a minute. Here's the shirt. Pretty cool. It's on the wrong way. It is like really cool and hairy and stuff. Here is the paws or the hands. Yeah, they're really cool. They're like latex with cloth on the bottom. Here's the pants, and here's the undershirt. Now, let's get to the mask. Now the mask, if you haven't seen the old one, I'm not going to make you watch it to know about this mask. I'm just going to go over what I did in the other video. It's really cool. The teeth are really cool. And you know what's so cool about it? It makes a great puppet! Yes, it does, viewers! Yes, Seth, it does make a great puppet. Ha 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 ha! Ha! Now, it does make a great puppet, and actually in the back, it's got like this latex piece. As you can see here, it's got this latex piece, and it actually wasn't even made in the factory for the mouth to move, but when you chew on it, you have to chew on it like gum, and it can move up and down, like you can go ow and howl, and you can go and snarl, and they can go like you're barking. And then the ears are really cool. When you get this in the packaging, it'll probably be squished like ABC gum. I don't know, because I did not get this from like straight in the mail. My uncle gave it to me for a Christmas present. For free, and it was just a present, and it was back when I was like 5, and it was really big on me then. The mask was really big on me, but now that the mask fits perfectly, it's hairy and stuff, and this is sewn to it. It's not glued, and I think it's better for it to be sewn because it lasts longer and it holds on tighter. But glue, when you pull on it, and it has a lot of going around, just going nuts. And it, like if you're making a movie or something on YouTube, it will come apart and it'll rip off. But this is sewn with like a special sewing machine that will go through thick rubber. Inside's pretty cool. It's like a latex molded piece, and then it's painted on the other side. Really cool. The ears are really sticking out. The eyes are really cool with the mad eyebrows and stuff. And the teeth, you tell me what the teeth are made out of, because I do not know what these are made out of. They cannot be made out of plastic because they don't feel like plastic, and they actually don't even look like plastic. It can't be clay, and it could be Sculpey, and they're glued in. The tongue's really cool, and it looks like it's wet and stuff. It's got a wet appearance to it, and then it has molded hair right here, and then the rest of it is like this. But it looks kind of weird because this hair is molded, and then this is not molded to where it looks weird, and but it's still cool. It looks like a beast kind of monster. Now this is a shirt that comes with it when you get it. Now it's sewn to it with the sewing machine. Now this is like fur, like on the mask. It's the same kind. It's sewn. Now when I got this, when my uncle gave it to me. Now when I got home, it was it had lasted for a few years because he was in it a lot and stuff, and it had rips in it, like holes in it, but if it's not like that, it won't really have a character to it, because you want your werewolf to have a lot of holes in his shirt and stuff, and it won't look realistic when you're doing it. And it's got a piece of Velcro right here. And see, it's got a lot of fabric in it because it's messed up. The sleeves are really cool and stuff. And it's actually pretty big on me because this is an adult costume though. It's adult, but it's still, but my grandma, my uncle gave this to my grandma, and she cut it down and sewed it, like bent it and sewed it with the seams in, like hemmed it. If you don't know what that means, it means to bend it and then sew it in place to where it stays in place, and it makes it smaller size. And if it's too big, I would recommend do that if you get the adult size one. I also have this exact same thing in kid size, the kid size one is the same thing except for doing kid size, and I have this one adult size too. And I also have in gray. You can get in gray or brown. If you like it in gray, you can get gray, but it has a different colored shirt. The shirt is like a pale color, like a palish white with like greenish blue stripes on it. But this one has green corners and then brown outline things, and it looks like a flannel shirt like thing. The hands are pretty cool. They're like scary wolf hands. See, it's latex that's glued onto black fabric, and then it's got like this hair that is glued to it. It's pretty cool. And when I got this, also the latex was coming off of the hand thing, and yesterday my dad glued it back on to where it would stay and last longer on them. The pants, it does not come with pants. The suit does, so don't get all upset and they're not pre-cut or anything. I would go to a thrift store or something like that. These are from Walmart, but they're old ones. But the scissors, when you cut it, now if I use scissors now, a box cutter would be better because it would go through better, but I would ask an adult to do it, unless you're a teenager or an adult that's doing this, because they can slip and you don't have a good enough grip on it and stuff. I would ask an adult to do it, and even if you are using scissors, I wouldn't do it unless you're my age or older, not if you're like 5 or something. I'm 8, about to 9. But I actually look older than I actually look like I'm a 10 to 12-year-old. I do not know why I'm this tall, and I don't know why I have this deep of a voice. So I'm more mature for this thing, so it's better for it. But I've got to warn you, if you use a box cutter, you are in a bad way. You need to ask an adult if you use a box cutter. And if you're 5, you need to ask an adult, even with the scissors. So when you do them, if you cut it this way to where it's like, these are horrible scissors. And if you and this is not how you need to cut them, because when you just come with the scissors, and these are some old ones, I can use this, because this is not what I wear with it when I when I dress up as a werewolf. So when you cut it like that, it looks horrible because it doesn't look natural. It looks like it's just cut with scissors. But if you do one like this, it looks more natural. And these are just some ones that is just I'm using. And then if you just cut a little one like it'll just take just a second. It's hard to do this, but then if you do that, and then when you rip it, it looks more natural, and it has like this stringy stuff that's come out of it. So it's like his pants ripped because it got big, or if he like scraped on a log, it was running in the woods or something. It actually looks realistic instead of this horrible scissor-like thing. So it's better to do it that way when you cut it. And you can also get a brown and green marker, and you can do like this. Let me a little splash here. And you can just put just a little bit of brown, and it can make like grass stains like it's running in the woods and stuff. You can also use paint for it and stuff if you want to make it look all grass stainy, like he tumbled and stuff. The hands are really cool and stuff. And you can also get fake fur and glue over this if you want to look more realistic for the molded hair. But I like it the way it is because it actually looks more realistic with the molded hair too with it. But if you wanted it even more realistic, like if you're making a YouTube movie or something, I would use it that to make it look more realistic. Really cool costume. And I'm going to tell you the prices. Adult one, for, now when you get gray or brown, they're the exact same price. But adult size costs $60 for the costume. 60 to 70 bucks. The kids one cost about 35 to 40 bucks. I recommend kid size if you're a kid. I recommend adult size if you're an adult. And I recommend this one because it's the most deluxe werewolf suit out there, I think. But there's more deluxe werewolf suits. Like there's one that's like $300, but this one you're paying cheaper for it, and you get a better quality deal on it. So out there, leave the comments below. Please subscribe and stuff. And I'm actually gonna put on the costume and show you, so you can get the idea of what it is. It's a really cool costume. You can get the idea of what it looks like and stuff. And the black shirt is for when you got these rips at the top of it. It like goes through it to where you don't see skin color or something like that. And you can also get some fake fur and glue it or sew it inside of the shirt to where it looks more realistic. And I recommend ripping it or something like that, or like cutting it or something to make it look more realistic for it. But this, I think had to do it because it was already like that for me because it was so old. I have to do the mask first and then the hands, and I couldn't put on the pants because it would be too hard to do. The hands, they push up the shirt to where it's not all baggy and stuff. So it's like this. Oh! And see, you can chew on it. Then it looks so. Now moves up and down like this. Oh! And it looks really cool. And it's got a band inside where it holds your head in more and it makes it go up to here more. Really cool. For $40 costume in kid size and $60 adult size, I think it's a really good deal for it because it looks natural and realistic. But you'll have to design your own pants. But it's real simple and easy to make the pants and make them ripped and all grass stainy and stuff. So I'll see you again next time. Bye.